And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. While they're still in the bottom third of the league, they do get a little bump in the rankings.
When I look at Chicago, they have started this season on the right foot, securing the top spot with their high-level play. Now the question is, can they hold on to this ranking?
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The vet pair on the wings with LaVine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And for the Bulls, Buzelis out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's prime time in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it could be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
Here's LaVine following the three-point basket by Chicago.
Bulls foul. Number 11. First personal foul. First team foul.
Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
High percentage territory for LaVine.
Chicago with the ball. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, "It's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if they're deep."
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
And so in the game for the Kings, they've got Russell Westbrook. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Achua. Then there's Zach LaVine. Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, B.A., and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
Inside, Achua passes to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Shot by LaVine, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Basket's good. Primetime's got 5 points in the quarter.
Buzelis has tremendous court vision for his age and is willing to make the extra pass.
Westbrook taking his time here. Over Jones. Chicago with a rebound. Yabusele's got 4 rebounds now. Prime time. Can't get it to go. Down low. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's prime time. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Prime time's got 14.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Chicago leading by 14. Left iron.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Decision for his coach here.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Ivy comes in for Sexton. The Kings also with a sub. DeRozan is checked in. Kicks it to DeRozan. Lets it go from deep. And it's Chicago with a board. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
And Jalen Smith earns his keep here in the NBA as a great utility big man.
he sure does, B.A. Look, if you need size out there, Smith is your guy. He knows his role, and he works hard, pulls down rebounds, and he offers a little bit of floor spacing as well.
Drains the triple.
Yeah, he doesn't normally take a lot of threes. DeRozan picks his spots and just takes the threes he likes.
Count it. Good. Primetime's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would...
It hasn't even been close. Chicago ahead, up by 16. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
In the West, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, some people try to compare him to the great Michael Jordan. I don't like to do that, but lately, he has been...
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Chicago Bulls. And that is going to do it for us.
And after a very lopsided first half, Anthony Simons out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Smith, then it's Buzelis, and it's prime time in at the 3. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Simons against Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
No surprise here. Levine loves pulling up the landing gear.
Here's prime time. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Westbrook finds Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Okay, Zach Levine. Another monster dunk to put on his career highlight reel.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. On target from range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Westbrook. He's scoreless. Here's DeRozan. And count the basket. He was fouled. And he... Kings trail by 19. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Achiuwa with a screen on Sexton. DeRozan double team. Here's the 3. Westbrook with the miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And prime time gets it to go.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Now here's Westbrook. DeRozan down low. Check by Sexton. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Kings trail by 19. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. The kick to Hunter. Elbow shot on the way. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fires top of the key, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
DeRozan passes to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Westbrook. Chicago grabs the miss. To the inside. Buzelis' shot is good.
He still needs to fill out to be more physical down there, and that will come with time. But Buzelis can handle his own.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Some changes for Chicago. Yabusele, he's checked in for Richards. Simons comes in for Ivy. And it's Trey Jones in for Sexton. Here's Westbrook. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score, trying to make an offensive play, and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled jumping into people.
Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with Jalen Smith. Allie?
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Chicago. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. An injury like this removes any hope of a return tonight, and it's serious enough issue to make you miss more than a few games. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update.
Yeah, we put so much effort into injury prevention in the NBA, but injuries are still going to happen. That's just the unfortunate part of the game.
Westbrook, the pass to Murray, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's primetime. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Primetime's got 39.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Prime